most Australians have grown up knowing that Mount Kosciuszko is our highest mountain, and it's not that far away from them. It's an obtainable type area. You know, there's a lot of history in that area, the man from Snowy River type history, and you come to the mountains and you still see that. It still survives here. I think that's one of the big things about it, and it lives on in this area, and I think that's a great thing about it. That all Australians are aware of it, and they come here, and I think they feel a part of it while they're in the mountains.
The problem with having a lot of small parks is that you don't get much flow of animals from one to the next, so you end up with very isolated genetic pools. So to have a park as large as this one is means that animals can actually move, interbreed, move between catchments, move between ecosystems. We have everything from alpine snowfields through to rainforests, so it's quite a wide variety of habitats that the animals can move between.
Urangabilly's pretty unique as part of Kosciuszko National Park. The area is wonderful because it integrates the Aboriginal use of the area, the European use of the area, and the natural environment as well. The caves themselves are pretty unique. They're quite small, I guess, by comparisons with other cave areas, but quite spectacularly decorated. The amount of formation sort of per square metre is quite phenomenal, and incredible colours in the caves as well. Sort of everything from your pure white calcite through to black formations even, which are quite unusual. It really is a sense of adventure and a sense of mystery when you're exploring caves. Each new chamber opens up and it's quite stunning, and everywhere you look you're seeing different things.
Its value is that it's one part of the world that is not yet overcrowded, and which with luck can be kept from being overcrowded. And it's still one of the few places where Australians really exercise their muscles on the landscape. Today, of course, it's mainly skiing. Even the small distances we cover over the snow seem to us like vast areas. We feel like those early explorers who pushed through with their own muscles through vast tracts of country.
I think some of the best days are actually some of the days of the worst weather. I find that when you're out there and you've got a job to do, for example, to get to where you've been trapping small mammals, and you know that you have to do it, and the weather cannot stop you have to do it, and you're out there totally isolated inside your balaclava, the hood of your rain jacket, and just fighting through the wind and the snow. Those are the days that really get you. You really know you're up here in the mountains.
I've probably seen it at its best, and I've seen it at its absolute worst. Looking at it in the winter months with the snow on it, and you get a nice fine sunny day and you're out there, and there's a few cross-country skiers about, and there's a set of tracks somewhere disappearing over the top of a hill, and it's just so quiet. The solitude, I think, is great in winter out there. You can almost feel like you're the only person on earth. I just find that it's an area that I know that no matter what happens in the future, my kids and their kids will be able to come and see that as it is still today, I suppose. That's the important thing about it. I'd like to be able to say, I suppose, that I help protect that, and that's why you can still see it and enjoy it. And hopefully for years to come, people after me will feel the same way about it and treat it with the same respect that it should be given.
I feel two odd things. One is that when you're there, you actually feel as if you have more elbow room than elsewhere in Australia. It's paradoxical. The mountains should give that sense more than the plains. But they've remained wilder, of course. There is also much more chance of you being on your own. The mountains provide privacy as well as that illusion of spaciousness. Beneath a bruised sky in deep May, the snowy river goes to bed. A murmurous infant under drifts, half frozen, choked, under the crushed white powder that becomes its summer force.